Hi, this is Aaliyah Mar. Welcome to my third tutorial on Bauhaus design entitled Bauhaus Today. Before we go any further, let me clear the air. There are a lot of arguments between pundits about what is Bauhaus and what is Swiss design. Many leaders of the Swiss design movement studied at the Bauhaus and drew principles from Bauhaus design, so there is a great deal of overlap. For the purposes of this tutorial, we can call it all Bauhaus. If some of these examples or principles seem more Swiss to you, please forgive me. I pulled together some ideas that designers use today that derive from the Bauhaus. Less is more. Sans serif fonts rule. Form follows function. Utilitarian is beautiful. Reuse elements whenever possible. The importance of negative space. Embrace modern industrial materials. Use dynamic lines to lead the user's eye. Communication is of primary importance, and finally, synthesize other art forms into one aesthetic. In true Bauhaus fashion, I've reduced these even more for web design. We can reduce all those concepts into three main Bauhaus commandments as they apply to web design, which we will cover in subsequent movies. The first is, less is more. Reduce and simplify. The second is, be direct, communicate. After all, graphic design is communication. And third, form follows function, which on the web translates to usable as beautiful. In Bauhaus design, typography was reduced to simple geometric sans serif fonts. Letters became shapes that resembled industrial functional objects. Dramatic, unusual photographs were employed, replacing illustrations from the former period. Geometric graphics and text led the eye in dramatic angles across the page. Here's a site that uses a simple circle to great advantage. This site consists of nothing more than that circle, sans serif fonts, and simple rollover elements. What is more classic Bauhaus than this site? Spare, dramatic, and stark, text within text, knockout white title, geometric and sans serif typefaces dominate this page. Anyone notice that the colors on the 204 Beach site are remarkably similar to the palette of Rodchenko? This monochromatic and restrained color palette was also favored by the Bauhaus, as we can see here. Back on this site, you can see a sense of order and calm is conveyed by the balance of white space, typography, and color. I especially like this simple solution to identifying what page you're on. The text is a button, classic Bauhaus interface solution, and the page you're on is underlined by a thick red line. Jargon Boy's product page features an homage to Bauhaus in his modern mid-century history alphabet flashcards. Classic Bauhaus geometric shapes, bold sans serif fonts put this project clearly in the realm of Bauhaus design. Now these sites have shown us how less is more, and how when we reduce our sites down to nearly nothing, we get that feeling of classic modernity that has Bauhaus written all over it. Follow me into the next movie, where I will show you how communication is best achieved through the most direct means possible.